All right, I wanted to take a few minutes and walk you through our fire control system. Fire control system is a fancy way of saying red light or green light. As has been the tradition here for many, many years, the green indicates that the range is safe. When the range is safe, we are on a full ceasefire. This means no touching of firearms, no getting near your firearms. This is strictly about moving around the range in a safe fashion, changing targets, hanging targets, leaving the range. When you arrive, if you're the first to arrive, the green light will be on. That's how the system turns on in the morning. If you're not the first one and it is red, make sure that you are alone so that there is no opportunity that you are changing to a safe when it's not safe to do so. It's a very, very simple system to use. I'm going to demonstrate it now. Now keep in mind, I am on the range. I do not have my hearing protection on and I do not have my safety glasses on, but I am the only one at the range, and this is only for demonstration purposes. So when we are going from a green light to a red light, meaning that we can now handle and or discharge our firearms, the first thing we do is we make sure that anybody else that is here understands what we are doing. Once you have confirmed up and down the line that it is safe to change, you're going to come to one of the keypads. We have 5 of them on the range, and you're going to hit the red button. When you hit the red button, you're going to hear and see this. Once the solid tone is complete, you'll notice that the light has changed to red. It is now safe to handle firearms. This includes discharging. So at this point, the firing line is like a brick wall. Everybody's on this side of it, not the other side. When you're ready to go from a red back to the green light, and thus a ceasefire and safe to move about the range again, we're going to confirm up and down the line for any other shooters that it is safe to go to green. Make sure they are not continuing to shoot. Make sure they are not handling their firearms. Make sure that they are ready to go to a safe range. When that happens, we give a thumbs up and down the line. Everybody is good. Find your keypad, press the green, and then this happens. Once the tone is done and the light is green, we now do not touch firearms for any reason whatsoever. Any one of us that are handling firearms at this point are subject to removal from the range on a permanent basis. It is imperative that at this point we don't do anything other than handle our targets, depart the range, have a conversation, whatever it may be, but the firing line is no longer in play. You can cross it at your leisure. But one thing that is critical to note, we do not go near the firing tables. We stay as far back as is practical. Minimum now is 1 meter. That is more than arm's length. So if I'm standing here, I still can't touch my table. That is the objective that we have now under the green, and we'll touch that a little more detail on that when we get to the new rules.